What if I told you that eating 160 grams of protein after menopause doesn't have to be boring and doesn't mean you spend hours in the kitchen? Today, I'm taking you through a full day of what I eat in a day as I walk towards my goal of losing weight and body recomposition while aiming for 160 grams of protein. I will show you exactly what I eat in a day, including 3 simple meals as well as a snack, which makes it 4, all of which are easy to prep and are all high in protein. And make sure you stay to the end because I am going to show you my new creamy chicken recipe, which is packed with protein and is becoming my new favorite. Let's get started. Now, to put things into context, I'll just say quickly, I have been on a carnivore diet for a few years, for about 2 years now. And what I took away from being on a carnivore diet is understanding my macros. So my focus now is getting my macros in. I had fed ChatGPT with some information and loaded it with my scan results, and it recommended up to 190 grams of calories a day, of which I should aim for at least 160 grams of protein, at least 140 grams of carbs. I've started adding carbs to my diet, and between 50 and 60 grams of fat. I'll add that to the screen now. I had mentioned this before that the carnivore diet was fantastic and I was doing quite well with high fat, but it came to a point high fat was not serving me. So this is why I'm now learning, and this is why I'm adding carbs to my diet, at least for now. And since adding carbs to my diet, surprisingly, I have lost about 3 kg and I'm literally so pleased about that. So let's get to what I eat in a day. Now I start my day. For this particular day, I had 3 eggs, which I scrambled in 100 grams of cottage cheese. Very easy. Scramble 3 eggs in cottage cheese. You can also use egg whites if you so wish, depending on your protein goals for the day. And I'm having this with some yogurt as well as some berries, and I've added some protein powder to this too, just to keep my protein up for the morning. This is giving me at least 60 grams of protein, and I'm going to add literally everything to the screen. Remember, every Greek yogurt is different in the amount of protein it has, so check the ones you're using. I'll put the one I used on the screen too again. So that's my breakfast for the day. I have now started having 4 meals a day compared to having 2 meals, which I was doing in the past before my weight stalled, just so I can spread my protein over the course of the day. So that's breakfast. So for lunch, I'm having chicken, which is the creamy chicken sauce, which I will show you at the end how I prepare it. It's easy to prepare, but I'm going to have that with some Japanese squash. It is called kabocha, I think. Forgive me if I'm not pronouncing that very well. It's very low in carb. It also has some form of protein, not a lot. But what I love about it is it's so sweet, and I really love the taste of this Japanese squash. It's easily become my favorite too. The problem is you can't really find them easily in the shops. I have added a link where I bought this one from. If you're in the UK, you can use the link. I'm sure you can find it elsewhere. Maybe not in the stores, maybe in the shop. So I will pair this. I'm having 300 grams of it, and I'm pairing it with the chicken sauce. And this is fantastic. It was so filling, so that I almost missed my dinner. So that is what I had for lunch. Creamy chicken sauce with some Japanese squash. And that gave me at least 50 grams of protein. Now for dinner, I am having some sweet potato as well as some fish fillet. Now, me and fish are not always friends, but I came across this smoked fillet. You can get them at Lidl's, and I'm sure you can get them at any other supermarkets. The fact that it's smoked means that it doesn't really have that fishy smell, which I think the smoking kind of camouflages it, and it's very cheap. It might not be one of the best fishes, but at least it's a good source of protein. And it's very cheap, like I mentioned. I think it's about $1.99. So I'm having 100 grams of that with some sweet potato. And that's it for dinner. Not a lot, but very satisfying too. And the last dish of the day is a snack. I'm having honeydew melon. It is low in calorie too. I'm having about 200 grams of it, as well as some Greek yogurt, because you have to add your protein too. Now, my whole meals for the day, because I'm asking myself, did I meet the target? I just about met it or maybe went over a bit. And I'm adding everything to the screen here so you can see. So this is a start for me. I would make adjustments as I progress and see as I get on. And one thing I would mention here is one learning. I keep going back to being on a carnivore diet. But one thing I learned about being on a carnivore diet is if I drop my protein, I lose muscle and I gain fat. So I'm trying as much as I can to keep to my protein goals for the day. So let's now go to the kitchen and make this creamy chicken sauce. See you in the kitchen. All right, I'm going to make some chicken now, chicken sauce, creamy sauce with a lot of chili as well. I'm just going to wash it and chop it up into, dice it up. Yeah, dice sizes. Let's do that now. You know, you could save money by buying chicken thighs with skin on and taking the skin out as well as the bone yourself. I think I got this one for maybe about $5.90 something, whereas the one with skin on is well cheap. You can also make the recipe with the skin. I'm only sticking to this one for now because I am trying to lose fat. So I'm trying to reduce my fat, increase my protein, and also I'm adding some carbs to my diet now, which you obviously will see in a minute. I've been on the carnivore diet for a long time, which has helped me. But now I'm making some changes and to see how my body would respond to it. Changes being that I'm now introducing carb into my diet. Not a lot. I'm trying to keep to not more than 100. Sometimes I do go over the 100. That's fine, particularly on my gym days. That's okay. And I have noticed that I've lost some weight, so I'm not too worried about that. And with chicken, I try and eat it within maybe 2 to 3 days. I don't like chicken. I'm only eating it because I'm trying to also reduce my meat, being that my iron levels are super high. I am post-menopause, so I have no way of disposing iron apart from giving blood, which I may consider. I don't know. We'll find out. Spice it up according to your taste. Let me start with some salt because for some reason I always tend to forget to add salt. Salt to taste. I'm using paprika. I call it paparaki. Paprika, some garlic, and some onion. I'm also going to spray it with some oil. And let's add it to the air fryer. That's it. I'm taking this to the air fryer now. I think I would air fry it according to the settings of your air fryer. I just got this new air fryer and I'm still trying to get the hang of it, so I can't really advise you on the time. But I'm going to leave this in for at least 20 minutes. Okay, so for the sauce, I'm going to be using 1 whole onion, 1 bell pepper, 2 medium-sized tomato, and I definitely will be using some chili pepper. It is optional, but I love my chili, so I'm going to add some chili pepper to this. Blend this up. Let's make our sauce now. So for this I'll be using some avocado oil. I'm using 7.5, which seems to be my favorite number now. I'm using this one. Almost finished. That's about maybe 50. Saute some onion. Add in my pepper sauce. I'm going to cook this down. A bit of salt. I love this spice. I don't know, this seasoning. I just love it. And that's all I'll be adding. I'm quite generous with it. Cover it up, allow it to cook down for a few minutes, so at least the pepper is done. Okay, so I'm going to add some garlic into this. You can add fresh garlic. I am just using the lazy garlic because I'm too lazy. Can be asked. Chopping garlic up. Add according to what you want to taste. I'm going to now add in some cream cheese. I like this cream cheese. I'm sure you can use cottage cheese, but I like this one. I just love the taste. So I'm going to add the whole, it's 200 grams I think. Yeah, 200 grams in, because it's all about increasing your protein. And making your sauce as rich as possible, as protein rich as you can. Give it a good mix. I've reduced the heat because the pepper is cooked and I'm just waiting for the chicken. And this sauce will give you at least 4 servings. I'm going to put everything in either the description or on the screen. Taste. So the chicken looks like it's done. I'm going to add it into the sauce and leave it for a few minutes to cook up. And of course, you're going to add in your chicken broth. Good mix, cover it up and let it boil for a few minutes. I think I'm going to add a bit of cheese to it too. So this is my creamy chili chicken sauce. I'm not just eating carbs. I have made this as protein rich as possible. Yep, allow this to simmer up for a few minutes. I'm going to add in 50 grams of this just to give it more taste and more protein, of course. To finish this up, look at that. I'm just going to add some cheese and that's it. It's all done. And that's your creamy chicken sauce. And like I said, this will give you 4 servings. I have done this before, as in I've made this dish before, and it's about 260 per portion, grams, when you weigh out. But you must weigh your one, because it might not be the same depending on the amount of water you may have used.